Hello, fabulous Cancer. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of March 2014, General Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. Last month, I advised you to focus on your finances because this month, the focus would change and the work that you did thinking about your finances in more practical terms, but also in terms of inspiration and also thinking about vision and where it is that you want your life to go. All those questions and all that work you did last month now will start to reap. This is a month of manifestation, especially on a level of career and on a level of the goals that you have for your life. I see this as part of a very big month when a lot of things are coming together for you in a lot of different areas of life. And so for the general overview, I'm going to talk about career matters, but of course you do want to watch your Love Ahead video as well, because that is also an area where a lot is going to be happening for you in terms of things really starting to come together. And you are feeling a sense of fresh starts this month, especially once we get you towards the end of the month. In the middle of the month, what I am seeing is you having some very key conversations. So you're entering the month still with a sense of vision, still with a sense of where it is that you want to go, and having dealt with some financial matters, knowing that they're good and behind you and your finances are now stronger or at least more predictable than they were before. And now as you start the month, you've got all this vision, and then in the middle of the month, you have some very key conversations that are really going to help you to understand just what it is that you're aiming for in every area of life, but especially when it comes to career. And I do think that it's going to be in the middle of the month when a lot of the considerations, a lot of things that were coming up for you, especially in terms of finances, in terms of worth, in terms of what you're asking for, in terms of what you're reaping, financially speaking, that is, a lot of those issues and a lot of those lessons are going to make a lot more sense. And so if you were one of those people who last month found yourself having to deal with financial matters that were less than clear-cut at times, or you had to find yourself making financial decisions where maybe some things seemed clear, but a part of you felt like maybe things are not clear, well, this month a lot of new information is going to come in. And a lot of those lessons and a lot of those questions that you had begin to find their answers, especially once we get you to the middle of the month. And it's going to be thanks to interactions, communications that you have with other people. But more than that, what I'm seeing is this whole idea of just synchronicity, of the right conversation at the right time playing a key role in you understanding how the events of last month actually are meant to fuel your progress this month as well. But as I said, it's towards the end of the month that career really starts to take off for you in the most wonderful sense of the word. And that's the energy I'm seeing you end the month on. In fact, whatever your career is, and this is really important, you don't want to focus on day job energy because for a lot of people out there, there's something that they do day to day that they know that they have to do in order to meet their needs or pay their bills, whatever the case may be. And sometimes that day job stuff, okay, even though you can see it part of a larger career picture, there tends to be stuff that's a part of that bigger picture that more aptly fits into the day-to-day things that you have to do to go about your business of living your life and making sure that you can provide for yourself. While all of that has been a focus before, this month it becomes very big picture. And this is a month when a lot of the little actions you have been taking start to make a lot of sense. Now, any goals that you're going to be going for this month, it's really important that you dream big and that you aim big as well. Now, those of you who aren't so career-minded or ambitiously minded, if it isn't so much about impressing a higher up or, doing really well in an interview, which is something that is very strongly indicated for you this month. So if there is some sort of an interview situation, audition situation where you have to impress the right person in a position of power, you're very favored to do that this month, especially towards the end of the month. So you want to organize your schedule in accordance to that, to the best of your ability, to make sure you set up those interviews then. But if you're a person who's not necessarily thinking along those lines, and instead you're thinking about what is it that you want to do next, what is it that you want to reap now in your life, that is going to become a lot more clearer as well. And whereas last month called you to an adventure, asked you to think about vision, this month becomes about manifestation. There is progress to be had, and it is you that's moving up whatever it is that you deem your ladder of success at this point in your life. And if you are one of the more ambitiously minded Cancerians out there, I do think that you are especially going to like this month very, very much. Trust the conversations you have, especially the ones that seem maybe on the surface to be not as smooth as you would like, because it's especially those ones that are really going to allow you to break open some blocks that might have been there to your higher attainment and some really fabulous goals. And I do think that there's a lot of you out there that maybe have not given yourself permission to dream as big as you deserve. You really are ready for a very big break, and it does want to find you now. So prepare for it by just opening your heart and knowing that whatever you are ready for will present itself. And with just a little bit of legwork, you're going to find that the most amazing opportunities do show up for you, and you're able to grab them and run with them. Thank you for watching. It'll be a great month. Be fabulous and enjoy.